I'm Jessica Taylor with Hawks TV, here with President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Danny Ferry. Danny, hard to believe that we are past the halfway point of the season. A lot has changed since the last time we talked. And at this midway point, how would you rate the team's progress?
I think we've had a pretty good year overall. We hit a little rough patch for about two and a half weeks where we just weren't playing well and we're in a funk. But beyond that, I think our group's played very well. We've had injuries off and on throughout the year, and our depth has been able to get through them, and we've been able to win basketball games. A lot of basketball left, though, and I think what we really need to focus on is getting better and doing all the little things better as we come down the stretch, because the games will get more and more important.
Well, losing Lou is obviously a huge blow to this team. As a GM, how does your strategy change when you lose key players like that for long stretches of time?
Well, this league's for big boys, and you're going to have to deal with injuries. You're going to have to deal with adversity. You're going to have to deal with rough patches of a season, and it's how you get through those things, how you handle those things, will ultimately define you as an organization and define you as a player and a team. And I think we've started to show signs that we're going to have our energy in the right direction. We're going to focus the right way. We're going to play well, and again, that comes with trying to do all the little things better, and we've been doing that better as of late. So a lot of season left. Obviously, losing a player of Lou's caliber on any team is a tough thing, but I'm confident with our depth and us adjusting a little bit in how we have to play, that we can still be very successful.
Rookies Mike Scott and John Jenkins seeing a lot more action down there on the court. How do you rate their progress?
You can see they're getting comfortable every game. John's had some real strong moments thus far. Mike's really starting to show that he's more comfortable when he's on the court and looks like an NBA player and fits. That's very encouraging. You need the draft to be something that helps your program. I think those two guys, given the opportunity, and if they continue to grow and get better, they can be good players for us going forward. And the draft is important, and if we can get two players out of one draft, that's pretty unique.
There's been over 40 games played at this point, so there's plenty to choose from. But what has been the best game so far in your opinion, and why?
I don't know if there's necessarily a best game. I think you can go back, for example, the win in Oklahoma City in the beginning of the year. Earlier in the year, this team was still trying to gain some confidence, trying to find an identity, trying to figure out how good it was overall. And I think that win really helped us kind of understand, if we play hard and we play the right way, that we can play with anyone no matter where it is. And there's a few other games as well like that, but the Oklahoma City one in particular, one stands out for me.
One of my personal favorites was that comeback against the Celtics. Kyle Korver, 8 threes in the second half. Talk about him and his performance so far.
First of all, I hated that game. That was torture. The first half was excruciating, and but the fact that our group came back, it's fun seeing a guy get hot. You kind of expect it from Kyle. He's such a great shooter. The fact that our group stuck together and really came and played with a sense of purpose and energy, had fun playing, was important for us. And again, I think that can springboard us as we hit the second half of the year.
There's been plenty of ups and downs in this past quarter of the season, but when this team is playing well, what do you see? What are their characteristics?
Well, we can be very competitive, first of all. Losing Lou, we may not play as fast as we would. We may be a little bit more of a half-court team. Still need to run, still need to play smart, solid, and fast, but we may not be as fast without Lou, because he really created a lot of opportunities in transition for us. Defensively, it's an area where I think we've been good all year. There's been a little slippage. We need to focus on that. That's a big thing for Larry, and I totally agree with him. If you're going to be competitive night in and night out, you have to be solid defensively. And if we can do that again, I think we can be very competitive within the Eastern Conference, and very competitive throughout the NBA. So, that's really a focus for us right now.
Well, thanks, Danny, and we'll catch up with you in another 20 games.
Thank you very much.